Me and Corvea have great energy.
After being up for elimination at the mixer, I feel like the hard part is behind me. I'm very confident that I can win the ladies over.
Some of the other ladies, I feel like they misunderstood you. You're not just this mean ass. You have the juice.
Right.
What's up, Miami?
Hello.
What it do, what it do?
Hey.
Come on. Give it to him.
Come on, man.
How many times, baby? Something is gonna happen.
We had to say goodbye to Dre and Natasha. What that means, you're still here. Tommy got another surprise for you. Whoa. You think somebody gonna get married today? Ain't nobody getting married today. Just to prove to you all that there are plenty of eligible fish in the sea, I have reeled in 4 more singles.
I thought I had some more time to make a little stronger connections before we have more people coming in. It's about to get crazy.
This party of 14 is about to be 18.
What?
Cynthia and Jonique.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Come right over here, ladies. Yes, sir.
Cynthia's beautiful. She had on the same color as me. I was like, girl.
Fabrice and Mark Anthony.
Okay.
All right. Come on in, bro.
I'm a bit nervous because at the mixer last night, I was up for elimination, and I already know people are expecting more from me in terms of opening up. We'll see where it goes.
That man name sound like Fabrice.
It is Fabrice.
My first impression of Cynthia, I was just like, wow. The only thing I really saw was that color green.
Look at Dre. You know, Dre had to be the first one to run out.
I see you got your chest out.
I know. I see the vibes going on. I like the vibes.
I'm looking for a man who can handle me. I'm definitely a lot to handle. I like things the way I like things. If a man is intimidated by me, then he's just not the man for me, so it doesn't faze me.
Originally from New Jersey?
I finished high school in New Jersey.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't consider myself a player because player has this negative connotation because players tend to be manipulative, they lie. I'm pretty straightforward. I'm 34, so I'm not 24 anymore. I'm not outside the way I used to be outside. I can't just go on gallivanting all my life. I'm ready to take somebody seriously.
Do you feel like you would spoil the woman in your life?
Man, here's the thing with spoil. I think I give to you what you earn.
You're scaring me.
Spoiling is not a good thing, so it does send off a red flag. I don't want to say it, but it's kind of gold digger vibes.
How has the process been for you guys so far?
It's definitely been interesting. I was almost sent home. Tommy was like, the fellas aren't sure if you're ready for love. I felt bewildered.
I still think you're a sweet person.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little nervous at times, but
Definitely was nervous. Who wouldn't be in this experience, you know? Who felt that way?
I don't think we're going to pick and choose here who said what.
After her chance of almost being eliminated, Z was not the same person. She wasn't the same spunky Z that I met.
I had to come and find you. I missed you.
remember this when I'm with you. I'm not seeing anybody else. You know what I mean? I give you that one-on-one attention.
Oh my gosh.
Can I join you guys?
Absolutely.
You guys were engaged in such a deep conversation. Hi. No, we're not doing that. Growing up with a Haitian mom is very strict. I didn't always want to conform, and that caused us to have some friction growing up. Understanding the sacrifice and the time that it takes to be a parent, yeah, I really needed my mom, and she was really present, really there, so we get along pretty well.
I'm always so privileged to have the most beautiful one, right?
Yeah.
You know what they say? Energy attracts.
Ah.
Right?
Okay.
These girls are thirsty, honey, in Miami. But if Andre is supposed to be my guy, we're gonna end up together. I just let him do his thing and realize that the energy's here.
How has it been?
Love.
Huh?
No, I said I'm dying of love.
You dying of love?
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
That's what's up. I can always take more love. Ooh. We doing pretty good. That's what's up.
I see you have the guns out for the girls.
I just don't know what to do with you. I like it though. I like it. I just don't know what to do with you.
I hope something good.
So you're a good cook?
Yeah.
Because I'm a phenomenal cook.
Oh, see, my guy, he has to know how to cook. That's
Baby,
my
be careful.
thing.
You eat my food, you're stuck for life.
Well, I'm looking to be stuck.
Yeah.
I'm looking to be stuck.
All right.
My outlook on love is that it's something that is very important in one's life. I'm a black Haitian man that lives in America, that lived in Paris, that's from the Caribbean. That means that I like all different kinds of flavors. I absolutely think that sex is important because if sex is no good, then there's a problem. I mean, why would you want to spend your life with someone that you're not having fun in bed with?
Tell me, is this your only tattoo?
So I actually have God is love on my back in Japanese.
It's funny, I have something in Japanese in my back too.
Shut up.
I'm telling you.
What does it say? Shut up right
Hopefully you'll get to see it one day.
now. You're back. For Bruce, it was a lot. And it's hard to get me in that space sexually. If you can mind me, you have me.
If one more guy walks to this table right now, I'm leaving.
When I see all the guys that's there, I'm like, oh gosh. Andre, he had these mischievous eyes. I just knew he was coming for me. I feel like I connected with a lot of people. I hope the feeling is mutual.
From your past relationship, what didn't work?
I need someone to be honest.
What's the deal breaker?
Cheater.
A cheater.
Anyone else around here is your type?
Oh, wow.
I mean, we all have different styles over here, so I don't want you to say everyone. I mean,
I will. As you get older, you understand that you cannot take someone for what you see. I don't want to be making a decision based on how someone looks and not giving them a chance.
Cynthia explained a little bit more what she meant by everyone is her type. She cleared up a little because I felt her authenticity.
I like a guy that's tall, that's physically fit, a guy that carries himself well, that's well-groomed, that smells good. I like all skin.
You like blue eyes?
Trying to get
dark eyes? What do you like? I mean,
I like all eyes.
The dinner feels like it was already vibing before I stepped in, and I don't really like that.
You ladies are both independent women. Can you be in a relationship with an alpha male?
Yes, I'm very submissive.
Can you be submissive?
I'm very submissive. All women can be submissive. It's a choice. I may have a strong personality. That's because I had to do that to survive. I was a single woman with children. I'm not gonna let nobody come in here and play with me. But if I have a guy that's not coming to play, I don't want your position. I already know what it takes. Listen, you can wear your briefs. I like my panties.
Cynthia started off rubbing me the wrong way, but by the end of the date, and we're able to get to know each other. In my book, she is good. I think there's something there.
Where the gentleman at?
I'm gonna walk you to your car if you don't mind.
I love a good gentleman. So Blake and Tony walking me to my car was a very nice gesture. Chivalry is not dead. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care, all right?
You do the same.
All right.
You know, you kind of intimidate me a little bit. You know, I don't get intimidated, so that must mean something.
Oh. Andre just know what to say, man. I'll be waiting for your call.
I won't keep you waiting too long. Cynthia has definitely raised the bar, the stakes. She has raised everything for me.
Thank you so much.
I invited Marcia on this beautiful date. We had great vibes, great energy together at lunch. So I was really looking forward to seeing her again and getting to know her extensively.
At the mixer, I feel like Tony gives all this swag and passion to everyone. On this day, I want to kind of like figure out who he really is. I hope I didn't have you waiting too long.
No, not at all. I'm on a different level now with my patients.
Really?
I'm about to go on this date with Blake. I'm hoping to get a little more of his personality and a bit more transparency from him. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
This is
goodness.
a cool place.
It seems like you're pretty far.
Oh yeah, I'll get closer.
There you go. I feel like you're like across the hall. You nervous?
Do I seem nervous?
Yeah, look a little nervous. I really felt her uneasiness. It was a little uncomfortable.
I just need to relax, I guess. And it's kind of hot.
Let's get straight to the point.
That's right.
Can we live a life together?
Listen, straight to the point, right? Absolutely. You. Who am I talking to? Like, who are you? What would you like to share, since I ask a lot of questions?
Okay.
Like, who are you?
Well, I'm close with my mom. I'm a big family person.
All right. I want to know what makes you, you. I know about your family, I know about your father, I know about your grandmother, I know about... Do you work out? Do you enjoy being outside?
I love to hula hoop. I do that a lot.
Hula hoop?
Some laughs in between are always good for me. Laughing is great for me. That equates like orgasms to me, laughing, you know, because it just gives you that feeling, that chemical feeling.
Okay, fair enough.
It was almost like an interview or an interrogation.
Growing up, I was a problem kid.
Really?
Like I got kicked out of like 3 elementary schools. I had to be disciplined by everyone. At church, my principal. When I see like troubled kids or people that end up homeless, if you take time to hear those people's stories,
Absolutely.
they just needed somebody to pour into them.
Do you mind if I pray over the
Yeah,
poetry?
bless. I love that.
Holding her hands and praying together, it just felt right. I felt comfortable. I felt good.
Tony, don't
smells good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you better pray.
I'm for real with this.
I see. I love it. I love it.
Have a relationship.
You better lead us.
It was nice to learn about you. I thank you for giving me a little insight. I had to pull a little bit, but you know, a little insight into you. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So maybe next time, if there is a next time.
If there is a next time.
It wasn't my intent to interrogate Z. I just was not receiving anything from her, and I really was trying to push her to open up. I mean, she wasn't opening up on her own. I went for broke. She was not budging. I'm very disappointed.
I know you guys have decisions to make.
We do, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. How are you feeling about that?
I'm still searching for the right person here.
Awesome. All right. Well, if you don't mind, I would love to walk you out.
It was disappointing. I know he was saying, you know, I'm just trying to get you to open up, but it's just the way he went about it. Like, it's just so sharp. It just made me wonder how far that can go.
I'm happy we got some one-on-one.
Yeah, I want more.
It's like, can we have more dates? It's good that I want to know more, though.
Yeah,
that's the key.
Huh?
I want to know more.
Correct.
I'm like sucked into his well. And even though I have my concerns,
I'm hoping to get like some positive vibes and maybe it's just getting a restart.
I'm extremely excited about today because there's quite a few beautiful women from the lounge that I would like to see.
Going on a group date, people usually think that might be intimidating, but not to me. I talked to the women before. This is not an issue. If anything, I felt like they would probably be the ones being intimidated.
maybe I didn't realize how handsome he was the first time, but he's really good looking. And he's had a nice ass. Like, it's really good. Maybe he tried to show it off because it was a good butt. 90% of the men that I've ever dated have been Haitian.
Wow.
Have you guys dated outside your race?
I've dated
the rainbow.
I get a menu. I date all the women, but I want the waiter to give me the special, which is the black women. Fair enough.
I've dated for a good 20 years. I started working for Giorgio Armani in Paris. I've dated a lot of women from a lot of places around the world. And let me
Yeah.
Paris. It's extremely sexual. We have a lot of sex. Whatever woman also, by the way, I'm going to be with has to be very...
Have a nice sexual appetite.
You need somebody young.
Oh, yes. I'm very... very... When I throw in that sex thing and when they start to talk about it, I do that on purpose, and I always do that because that is my way of always shocking women, and that makes me see right away. It's very important to me.
Oh, God.
You need to be very open-minded.
When I was younger, I thought I was doing the thing. But as I've gotten older, I'm just more horny, to be straight up. I'm like, wow, where did all this come from? I feel like it's because now I actually know what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was younger, I was just like, what? Okay, cool, whatever. But now I'm like this. Fabrice is giving international zaddy vibes. He's definitely experienced, he's lived abroad, and I'm definitely thinking, interesting. Would like to get to know him a little better.
One thing alone is not gonna be enough to tickle your pickle, you understand? I'm a very profound human. I need to find le juste milieu.
Right in the middle.
The middle.
Fabrice knowing French is just sexy. Anybody who can speak a different language always is going to kind of pique my bunny ears.
It's all about the connection. And of course, she has to be very sexual.
I'm gonna add that. Fabrice, why you keep bringing up this sex thing? You are a man of a certain age. You should know better. I want to know Mark.
He likes to fly. You know, he's trying to be a pilot.
Are you in school?
For piloting, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the process is to be a pilot.
It's complex.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you'll know. You're
Yeah, like that sounds like a pilot and a flight attendant.
Mark Anthony is just so cute. He's like Puerto Rican, pecan brown.
I've thoroughly enjoyed talking to all y'all.
I think we should do that again because we didn't have enough sex conversation.
Look at you with your sexual appetite.
It's a beautiful thing, baby. God made it.
And it can be very spiritual.
His dream would be an orgy, right? Like with all the women. That would be his dream. But you can't even have my number.
The person who stood out to me the most was Mercedes. I'm not gonna lie to you, she was looking really good.
Until next time.
The group date was actually an awesome experience. They each have their own quality. It'd be so difficult to choose.
Walking into Tommy's lounge, I walked into a church.
Mark Anthony, how you doing, man?
Chilling, man.
You
How's
good?
everything? I'm good. A church with liquor all over the place.
Y'all did realize it was a church, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All praise due.
So this is where you confess. Whatever we talk about in the lounge stays in the lounge. So don't leave here going calling the ladies.
Fabrice was trying to push on the sexual side a little bit. You know, we had to pump the brakes of that.
Dre, you drilled him?
A little bit. Mercedes, I love her demeanor, I love her personality, she's beautiful. I love her attitude, I think she knows exactly what she wants.
Mercedes is definitely up there. She's super intelligent.
She's got a frothy personality, very congenial. As a flight attendant, I could understand how her schedule is because I fly planes also. So I could understand the lifestyle.
Morgan is number one. We connected a lot at the lunch.
Personality-wise, Morgan's energy, she's awesome.
I have a little situation here. Initially, it was Morgan, hands down. But Marcia, she skyrocketed up to 1B.
Really?
I have a really good energy with Sue-Ann. We have really good conversations. I think we match pretty well.
Blue.
Jeffrey just catch my eye. We just get along great. Jeffrey, she's beautiful. She's intelligent.
Chivalry. She's a wife.
Oh.
So if you're ready, that's the woman. That day when she walked in the room, I changed my favorite color.
To green? I want your least connections.
It's Corvea.
I would say Corvea. There just wasn't no connection.
I'd probably go with Corvea. There was like one moment where she was talking about how you can't have a roommate if I'm with you. She just feels like a combative person.
Jonique, I got along with her well, but I just think I got along with everybody else.
I would say Jeffrey. I found her too conservative.
Holly BZ. Conversation gave me homegirl vibe.
Once she almost got eliminated, her whole demeanor changed. She just completely shut down. I would definitely have to go with Z. It's just nothing there for me.
She's a beautiful young lady. She seemed a little nervous. I tried really hard, probably too hard, to get her to peel back some of those layers. It got to a point where I felt like I was really interrogating her.
Do you think she enjoyed you?
Probably not.
I don't want anyone to have any regrets about any decisions that's made here. The second chance lifeline. It's a second chance, y'all. You will be able to give any woman a second chance. That means nobody goes home that week. But here's the catch, though. Well, hang on, it's two catches.
Saving somebody is huge.
I'm praying that it's not me that has to send somebody home.
Going into the restaurant, I'm nervous. Lyndon is cool, but I think I already established that Lyndon is not someone that I could see myself with long term. We didn't get to talk during brunch. What happened? Why you didn't talk to me?
I don't know. I feel like you were a hot commodity.
You were a hot commodity,
I
not
was a hot commodity. I mean, we're both hot commodities.
Since the last time I went on a date with Blake, nothing really has changed. I'm kind of wondering, like, why?
Well, you look dapper.
Thank you, so do you.
It's hot, so I had to let some of the skin show, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
First impressions of you, you're beautiful, of course. But I also feel like there was a side of you that was like, well, I want this and I don't want that.
That's a good thing though, right? Or no?
I hear you.
That way nobody wastes time.
You know, we had that whole like talk about, do I live alone? But there was a part of me that was like, is that something you'd really like write somebody off for?
I don't prefer it.
I'm very particular about what I want and what I don't want. If you cannot afford me, then just say that.
If anything I would need to work on is maybe like overthinking and overanalyzing things.
Understood. Okay. Makes sense.
But yeah, so.
We had the gentleman's lounge today. I can't tell you too much.
I'm a knockout, I'm a bombshell, I'm extremely smart.
I had you on the bottom.
I need another glass of wine, please.
We had our gentleman's lounge today.
The guys and I have decided
Don't do that to me. It's like a really low budget bad suspense horror movie.
The group made a decision.
Okay.
that you're still ready to love. You can state what you need and what you want. But I think you should state it as, this is what I would like, instead of being like, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Sorry if my shoes are expensive. Sorry if I love boat days on Saturdays once a month. I know that my partner lives a similar lifestyle and can provide that for me.
You guys decided that you weren't ready to love?
Okay.
They felt like you had everything to offer, but you just weren't giving enough of you. Like everybody had the same question of like, who are you? I'm sorry.
Being eliminated, like, it does feel like a sense of rejection, but with rejection comes clarity.